I'm here on behalf of my business and being a downtown business myself. I'm also the chair of the Downtown Development Authority, but tonight I'm not here on that representing the Downtown Development Authority. I just want to make sure that it's perfectly clear. The SISU is a great event. I don't think anybody here has any qualms as far as bringing anything into this area, any kind of event to make the area prosper. The issue that everybody's here for is the way the downtown was shut off, and the main drag of downtown, the main street, was completely shut off to traffic, and so the businesses could not get even their own local patrons to the businesses. And next year, the SISU needs to reorganize that and not shut off downtown the way they did, and not come down the main street of Aurora, and possibly come down a street that will not affect the main businesses. And that's the major gripe I hear from the businesses, because a lot of businesses lost revenue. And downtown itself is struggling as an entity on its own, the downtown businesses. And to lose 1 or 2 days of revenue, especially in the winter when heating bills are due, is not a good deal. Not for anybody. I'm pretty sure all the businesses will agree with that. And so there has to be a better strategy. Or I know, Pam, you were one of the leaders in the SISU. There has to be an alternate route. I was under the impression that you were bringing the skiers downtown to enhance downtown and to bring business downtown, but it did the opposite. It had a negative effect on downtown. And that's why all these people here tonight have gathered, because they lost quite a bit of money. They didn't gain anything from the race, but nobody is against the race itself. Everybody's positive for it. I mean, it brought people in, whether they spent money here in town or not. That's another issue. But the problem is the local patrons could not even get to the local businesses, and the people here in town, if you can't get to, they're not going to walk 3 or 4 blocks to go anywhere. If the roads are closed off, they'll just turn around and go back home. My suggestion is to the businesses is to basically write a letter to the city council and express your concerns to the city council, because they are in charge of closing the roads off. It's not the SISU ski race organizers or anything like that. They have nothing over as far as which roads to be closed off and how to close roads off. And I'd like to hear from the businesses themselves of what their personal opinions are of it. I mean, that's just my opinion, and you should go to the council as a whole. If everybody can't make it, at least have it in writing to the council to show that you were adversely affected by the SISU ski race. Because if you don't voice it, they're the ones who voted in. They're the ones that can control it. And if they don't control it, then that's another issue that can be dealt with. And Jan, you had something to say?
Yeah, I'm all for the race. Don't get me wrong. What they're trying to do to bring downtown, I'm all happy for it. I am. But involve us more. If somebody came to me and said what SISU was in the first place, so I can explain to customers what exactly this race was. I said, I don't know what it means, and I still don't know today. Another thing, customers came in, are you having a finished dish? What do you mean a finished dish? Didn't know about it. I look like a fool. You know what I mean? So I'm willing to decorate my front, blue, white, pink, whatever you want, a finished dish or whatever. Just come to me and I will cooperate with the rest of the downtown or whatever it takes to get this race on its feet. And I think if everybody participated, everything blue and white downtown, and make it festive, and it's like, wow, I'm coming down there, this is exciting, I'm willing to do it. No problem. And maybe if this goes through next year, maybe just reroute it differently. Have it close to downtown, but have the parking in that available. That's my only concern. And I'm all for whatever it takes to bring business downtown. I'd be the first one in line. No problem. So can you tell me what SISU means?
SISU means stubborn, obstinate, grit, not willing to give up. It's a really cool word when you think about it.
Well, yeah, now that you're saying this, but I couldn't answer my customers because number one, I'm not finished. It doesn't matter. But I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm standing there like a fool. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you participating in? Well, evidently nothing, but they're having the race. You see what I'm saying? They made us look bad.
I don't know everybody in this room. I know you.
Yeah, I own
You're
the Pines Cafe down.
But I don't know everybody in the back here. Do you mind doing an introduction
If
or
everybody
something?
doing that, because some people
Yeah.
I don't know myself, but
Yeah.
everybody got
I'd like
introduce
to know
themselves.
who's here so we can.
Well, I'm Jan Miskovich. I'm the owner of the Pines Cafe. It'll be 10 years April the 3rd.
Wow,
Okay?
time flies.
Joy Jacobs, Ben Franklin.
Donna Eichela, Alice Furniture.
Lou Bonagura, Ironwood Info.
Mary Hitz Fine Furniture.
Kim Colasar, Ironwood Chamber.
Mary Penrose, Backstreet Cycle.
Bill Penrose, Backstreet Cycle.
Steve Frank, Nightclub Pool Hall.
Linda Jindrak, Indian Head Motel.
Everybody knows
Larry
you, right?
Multi Marathon Station, Larry's Lucky Strikes, and Northwoods Rental. That's it.
And Darcy Coleman Engineering.
Pam Coppola, State Farm.
Diane Moss, Daily Grove.
Jim Mildred, We'll Give It Pony Transit.
Sue Murphy, River Valley Bank.
Bob Bergoni, 38 years in downtown Ironwood. 38 years.
Corey Gresham, Citizen.
Peter Tacanelli.
John Gresham, Gresham, Demo. Right on your heels.
Lauren Dennis Salon on Warvis before you, but I don't know if I can just put my input. After what Jan was saying, why don't we have a festival down here and put the skiers on the ski trail and then have the festival in the evening and have a big festival? Why not? We do the Jack Frost parade in the evening like that. Why not have something like that where we all decorate and keep the skiers where they're safe? Because I heard some lady drove up over the ski tracks and somebody could have got hit and hurt. You know what I mean? I'm worried about the skiers too. It doesn't sound safe.
Are you waiting for me to say something about how we got things planned?
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Tell us.
Could I say something first?
Sure.
Just, I have to go to another meeting.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, your comments were really nice because they were so positive.
Yes.
And your comments are positive. You know? And like the Ragonis.
We're not negative, Jim.
No, I know that. No, I'm saying like the Ragonis.
Like the Ragonis.
Like the Ragonis. I've been in downtown Ironwood and we've been neighbors in 31 years. And I can speak about some of these things because every year I do my best to, as a downtown business to bring people to downtown. And I can give you an example. Last year I had 32 transit managers from around Michigan. They came here and in their invitations I sent them an invitation and I says, we have the most wonderful store for buying knickknacks in all of Michigan, Ben Franklin's store. And we have a wonderful Tacanelli's where you can get the best soup I've ever tasted. And Ragonis are going to, they have old-fashioned donuts that are baked from scratch. And every one of those 32 people and their spouses spent a meeting at the Memorial Building. They spent a couple hours in Ben Franklin. They spent a couple hours at the Ale House or at Tacanelli's. They went on a tour of the theater, and they're contributing to the theater with donations because they all make good money, and they were so happy about the way that how beautiful Ironwood is. And the food, they said they never had food like that. And they said the Ben Franklin store, they've never been in a store since they were a kid that had things like that. Those are all lacking in the big cities. And I do that with every year that I invite people here. I make sure that people enjoy our downtown. I always take them to the Memorial Building. I always take them to the Ironwood Theater. So when the sister said to me,